Hi everyone, Tyler here, and in today's video, I'm going to teach you how to tactical stance in Modern Warfare 3. Now, the first thing we're going to do is actually see what a tactical stance is, because this is new and maybe not something that you're aware of. You can actually go ahead and go into a tactical stance, which is holding your weapon at an angle. It's somewhat in between a hipfire and an ADS shot. It is less accurate, but maybe a little bit quicker, and you can see right here, you will actually take those shots at an angle. Now, let's go ahead and show you how to get into this. But before we do, if this helps you, please help me and hit that subscribe button. I have the dream of hitting 1,000 subs, and it would help me so much if you subscribed. All right, let's jump in. Now, what a tactical stance is, like we showed, is hitting the ADS at an angle. Now, to go ahead and get into this mode, what we're going to do is go ahead and hold down our ADS as we would normally. Typically on a controller, this is L2 or your left trigger, and on a mouse, it's going to be your right button. You'll go ahead and hold this down, and then we just simply need to go ahead and hit the melee button. Now, for me, I'll go ahead and hit my melee button, and this will put me into the tactical stance mode. If you're on controller, you can go ahead and hit down on your D-pad or your arrow pad, and that should also put you into tactical stance while you're holding down your ADS. Now, if that is not working, because it actually did not work for me, we need to go ahead and change that in settings. Let's go ahead and hit escape or start, go over to our settings, go down to keyboard and mouse, or if you're playing on controller, click controller, and then we'll go down and we'll find our different buttons here. I'm going to go to keybinds. We'll scroll down to find what our ADS button is. We can see aim down sights right here. This is set to my left button on my mouse. We'll make sure that is correct. And here is our melee button. It's set to V on my keyboard. Now, when I push those two, it should activate tactical stance, but sometimes it may not. Now, I'll go ahead and show you how you can adjust this. If we go to gameplay and scroll down all the way down to the tactical stance activation right here, you'll see you can set different settings to activate yourself into tactical stance. Now, we can go ahead and turn it off. We can go ahead and have it defaulted to ADS and melee, which is what I taught you at the start of this tutorial. But there's also other different settings we can set. Now, I have a dedicated button set to tactical stance. This means when I hold down ADS and actually hit this dedicated tactical stance button, I can go ahead and get into tactical stance. So I'll go ahead and leave it at that, and I'll show you where I set that button in just one moment. Now, the tactical stance behavior, this is once you activate it. Do you want it to be turned on until you turn it off? That is the on toggle by default. Or you can go ahead and adjust it so on respawn, you activate it only until you die, and then you'll have to reactivate it. Or do you only want it once while you're holding the ADS, and once you let go, it goes back to regular ADS? You can go ahead and set that right there. All right, let's go back to keybinds here, and I want to show you where you can set a dedicated tactical stance button. If we scroll down, you can see this is the tactical stance button right here. So now if we go back and I hold down my ADS, and then I hit caps lock, because that's my dedicated tactical stance button I designated, you can see it will put us into tactical stance. Now, because mine is set to on toggle, anytime I'm running around the map and I go ahead and hit the ADS, it will pull into a tactical stance. And that is something that will be totally different for this game, as it is something new. But hopefully this helped you. Thank you so much for watching. Be sure and subscribe. It would really help me, and have a great day.